Hello YouTube and welcome back into another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Red Dead Online and we're going to be bringing you a gold making guide for 2021. So this is just going to be going through 5 of the probably best ways to make gold in the game. I mean, they're definitely up there. I'm not going to have them in any particular order because it's really going to depend on your playstyle. But these 5 ways are going to make it so that you can have basically more gold than you need for any of the stuff in the game. So let's say hypothetically you've never done any of this stuff before, you did all of it, you'd have enough to pay for all the rolls and then have still quite a bit left over. And not to mention with a potentially large summer update coming, we might be needing gold. So I figured this would be a good time to put together a guide to show you how to get gold. So we're just going to be talking about each way real quickly. So let's start off with the first one. So the first one that you're going to be able to do is going to be the one that I think most people are familiar with, and that's going to be daily challenges. So all you have to do is pop over into this menu here and you'll be able to see your daily challenges. And if you have each and every role, you'll have quite a few available to you. Basically, each day you can do up to 7 general challenges and 9 role challenges. And if you complete all 7 or all 9 of those, you'll get 0.3 gold bars. So that's where you're going to get some gold bars. But you also get gold bars for completing challenges. So we can just pop in here. Some general challenges, these are real obvious. Complete a biggest fish contest. Complete a race. Eat some fresh produce. Catch some largemouth bass. It's going to be real simple stuff like that. So it's something that is very, very easy to finish. And the role challenges are sometimes even easier. So they're going to be things that you're probably going to do anyway, just playing throughout the day. But if you pop in here and check them out, you'll be able to find out what they are. And if you do this, I've done the math and I can tell you exactly how much gold you can make. So basically there is a 28-day cycle for daily challenges, where if you make sure you do at least 1 challenge a day, you will keep building up a streak up to 28 days where it will reset. So let's say hypothetically, you did all 7 general challenges and all 9 role challenges every single day. So I'm going to tell you how much gold bars you can make there. So for days 1 through 7, you can make 2.2 bars per day, and that's doing all the roles, all the role challenges, all the general challenges, and then claiming those 2.3 gold bar rewards for completing, all 7 general challenges and 9 of your role challenges. That is 2.2 bars per day of gold. And that equates to 15.4 bars for days 1 through 7. So if you do all of that for days 1 through 7, it's 15.4 bars. Then for days 8 through 14, it's 3.8 bars per day, and that equals 26.6 bars total. Then for days 15 through 21, it's going to be 4.6 bars per day, equaling 32.2 bars total. And then for days 22 through 28, it's going to be that same 4.6 per day, equaling 32.2 bars total. And then you'll get a reset reward, which is $100 plus a treasure map, and it goes back down to just the regular one and you start over. So total, that means that if you do all the challenges, all 7 general challenges and 9 of your role challenges every single day for 28 days, that is 106.4 gold bars. And that's not too bad. That's pretty dang good. That's enough to pay for all the roles in the game and probably have a little bit left over. And that's something you can do all the time. Now, of course, if you don't do that, you'll still be gaining quite a bit of gold just by doing some of the challenges. Now, for example, I don't generally do all the general challenges because a lot of times it'll include things that I just don't want to do or they'll take too much time, but I almost always complete all 9 of my role challenges. And the more roles you have, the easier that is to do. So that is the first way I want to talk about. I wanted to get it out of the way first because I feel like most people are already pretty familiar with the daily challenges. So let's move on to number 2. So the second way to build up gold in this game is one that surprisingly a lot of people don't know about. And I mean, to be fair, it shouldn't be that surprising because up until a few months ago, I didn't even know about it. And that is to go into here, go to your progress menu, go over to awards, and then you're probably familiar with this. You're going to have various awards available for all of these different sections. So there's going to be one for each role, and then there's going to be a bunch of them for just the base game. So sharpshooter, combat, hunting, survivalist, crimes, travel, trade, general, horse, posse, free roam, and competitive. Those are all just for the base game. It's just these first ones that are for the roles. I'm sure you're familiar with these. You click on one of them and it's going to have a bunch of things, and basically you complete them and you get a belt buckle. You can actually reset these rewards. So you'll see down in the bottom it says pin, reset reward, or back. So once you get all the way up, for this one it's collectible items. Once I would find 1,000 collectible items, I get a belt buckle. Then you can reset it and you will get 0.4 gold, and you can do that up to 10 times. So that means you can get 4 gold bars for each one of these challenges if you just keep doing them. And I've put together a list of ones that are pretty easy to basically grind out. So let's say you find yourself in need of some gold, you don't want to spend any real life money, so I put together 10 of these, and that's going to equal about 40 gold bars. And these are all very, very easy ones to do. So let's just go through them. The first one I want to talk about is the trader, the best award in the trader one. And so this one is just to earn cash from trading. And this one's pretty dang easy because for a local delivery with 100 goods, that's $500. So 2 of those gets you to $1,000. And so you're going to be building up quite a bit of money, and after 2 runs, you'll be able to basically prestige this. I keep thinking about it like Call of Duty, and get your almost half a gold bar, 4 gold nuggets. So this is definitely one that goes really quickly. In fact, just a few weeks ago when we had double cash from it, you could do 1 local run with 100 goods and get $1,000. So that would have been an excellent time to max this out, but it's still pretty quick now, so that's the first one. The next one is over in the sharpshooter category, and it's bow headshots. Now, as you can see, most of these are pretty easy, and in this game you do a lot of killing people, so a lot of these actually go up pretty quickly. As you can see, I've done all of them at least once. But for the bow headshots one, it's definitely the quickest because you only need 100 headshots with it. And I find the bow to be one of the best PvE weapons for missions because it's quiet, it's got a decent range, it's real easy to kill people with headshots with it. So this is definitely another one that goes real quick, especially if you're using it for things like bounty hunting. I like using the bow a lot in legendary bounties so I can stay nice and quiet, take out enemies from a distance and quietly, and headshots are the best way to go with that. So this one is another one that's super fast. Another one is over in the hunting category. You've got kill 2 animals in an explosion. So this one you use dynamite arrows or dynamite, and it may sound complicated, but it's actually not. It's super easy. So basically the way that I do this is I'll either go to rivers or lakes and just look for fish, and you'll see a bunch of bubbles, and you can toss a stick of dynamite in there, boom, you kill a whole bunch of them. Not only do you usually get a couple hundred XP because you get 10 or 20 XP for killing all of them, killing each of them, and that just multiplies. Plus, it goes up really fast. Another way to go is just load up your bow with dynamite arrows, ride along the road until you see carriages or wagons or whatever, and pop a dynamite arrow into them and shoot 2 horses at once. Boom, killed them. You got 2 animals in 1 explosion. This one goes really quickly. I think I got this one all the way up to the 10th level in a single day on this character. So that one's really quick. The next 2 are both going to be trade ones. These ones go really quickly, and the first one is sell herbs to a doctor. So basically you go around, you pick anything, raspberries, milkweed, common bulrush, yarrow, all that sort of stuff. And you just go to a doctor in any of the towns like Valentine or Saint Denis, any of the towns that have a doctor, and you just sell the herbs to them. You make money selling the herbs, and you only have to sell 100 of them to get this one. So this one also goes really quick. This is another one. I think it honestly took me a day to get this one all the way up to level 10. And then the next one is right over here, spend cash in shops. This one you'll get really quickly if you just pay attention to it, because you can spend $1,000 in a shop in no time. So if you haven't maxed this one all the way out, I just recommend, going to gun shops and using it, because it counts as any shop. So you could buy a horse, that's $1,000 sometimes. Boom, you already have this up again, so you just prestige it again. You go buy yourself a gun and customize it, boom, you spent another $1,000. That one goes really quickly. Just make sure you pay attention to it so you don't accidentally have spent $30,000 on your account before you ever leveled this up once. So that one's pretty quick. Another one that really depends on the playstyle but can be quick if you want it to is this one here in combat. Kill enemies with fire. Use Molotov cocktail or incendiary rounds with your shotgun or flaming arrows, and you just don't shoot them in the head. You'll get this one real quickly because it's another one that you only have to go to 100. I mean, self-explanatory. You light them on fire and they die, you get a kill with it. It goes pretty quick. Another one in hunting is collecting animal parts. This one goes pretty fast, a lot faster than like the animal kills one does, because you collect multiple parts for every kill. If you want to grind this one out, the best way is to just grab your varmint rifle and go hunting small animals, especially birds, because you can shoot a whole bunch of birds. You'll get a flock of like 10 songbirds flying down. You pop them all with your varmint rifle, you pick them all up. It counts as an animal part when you pick each one up. Then you go into your inventory, break them down, you get 2 meat, 4 feathers, whatever. You get a whole bunch of stuff. That one goes up really quickly. So collecting animal parts is another one that's pretty dang quick. Then here we have one that on this account I haven't done a whole lot, but I've definitely done it in the past. Jump from a horse onto a moving train. Again, you only have to do it 100 times. There's no cooldown period between it, so you can just ride up alongside a train and keep jumping back and forth from your horse to your train over and over again. It goes really quickly. We have another one over here in trade, and this one goes a lot with your collecting animal parts, because if you collect animal parts, you sell them to a butcher. And so that's the next one. Sell animal parts to a butcher. It goes really quickly. Feathers, meat, hides, talons, claws, teeth, all of that sort of stuff, it all counts. So it goes very, very quickly. You could, if you've got just a ton of money and you want to make some gold, this is another one that you can do, because you could just buy a bunch of meat from the butcher and sell it back to him. You can just keep doing that over and over again. You'll lose a lot of money, but you could do it, and considering gold is more valuable than the cash in the game for a lot of circumstances, that's a way to quick turn it into it. And then the last one I want to talk about is in the bounty hunter category, because this one you can do end on end. This one does not cap out at 10 times. It is just gain experience from the bounty hunter roll. You gain 10,000 experience, you can flip this one back over and start over again, and this one you actually get 5 gold nuggets for, so it's a half gold bar. And like I said, this one can be done end on end. And trust me, that experience goes up quick, especially if you're doing legendary bounties and you take your time and you kill all the bad guys, do all that sort of stuff. It goes up very quickly. I think the quickest I've ever done it is 3 legendary bounties, got it all the way to 10,000 XP. So it's very possible to do that one very quickly. And like I said, there's no limit, so you can do it over and over again. But if you just consider doing 10 of these challenges, maxing them all the way out, you've got 40 gold bars. So that's another 40 gold bars that you can get pretty dang quickly if you want to. The next one we want to talk about is just the bounty hunter roll. Now this is the only roll out of all of them that actually rewards gold. So as you can see, there are basically anywhere where there's a bounty board, you can get 3 bounties at any given time. And they're all unique to the location, so you basically never run out of bounties. And for each one, you get cash, experience, and gold. So it's, like I said, it's the only roll that rewards gold. So if you haven't done any of the rolls yet and you're trying to decide one, I definitely recommend bounty hunting. And these rewards are going to range from, if you do it extremely quickly for the low level ones, 1 to 2 gold nuggets and up to 0.36 gold bars at the longest, and it's time based. So the longer it takes you to complete the bounty, the more money, gold, and experience you're going to get. So if you want to get a lot of money through a roll, bounty hunting is the way to go. Just take your time on the mission. And if you capture the bounty right away and you get them back into town, just wait until the timer is almost run out and turn them in. That's going to get you your max gold, experience, and money every single time. And the legendary bounties work the same way. They just take a long time, so you generally get the max reward, especially if you're on the higher levels, because it caps out at 30 minutes. So if it takes you 30 minutes to do the bounty, you're going to get the biggest reward. So bounty hunting is an excellent way to make a lot of gold fast. And XP and other money, because like I said, you just don't run out of bounties. With all the rest of the rolls, there's going to be cooldown periods between most of the money-making methods anyway. And this one there is no cooldown because you've just got bounties all over the place. Plus, on top of it, you make gold. So that's number 3. Number 4 is treasure maps. And as you can see, I've got a couple of them in my inventory because I haven't done any for a while. You collect these things all over the place. You get them as rewards. You randomly get sent them in the mail. You find them on people. You can buy them if you want. They're all over the place. So as you can see, like I said, I've got several of them stored up. And these are another great way to quickly make some gold, because you probably have some in your inventory if you haven't been doing them regularly. And these will range, I've had them go from anywhere between 0.1 gold bars all the way up to 2 full gold bars from 1 treasure map. So, you can make a lot of gold this way. I've also had them not give me any gold, but that's far more rare than getting a decent amount. So definitely check and see if you have any treasure maps. Go do them. You'll make some gold. Like I said, on 1 treasure map, I don't remember which one it was, I got 2 full gold bars from it. So there's definitely a lot of potential there, especially if you haven't been keeping up with them. So the last one I want to talk about is the Takeover series, because these ones are probably the best for just constant gold making. It's probably the quickest way and the way that you can keep going end on end and never stop making gold. So for the Takeover series, it rewards 0.32 gold bars for completing a Takeover series match. That's 32 gold nuggets, so it's quite a bit. And it only takes 5 to 10 minutes to complete one of these, just on average. So as long as you can find a server and actually get into them, you can make 1.92 to 3.84 gold bars an hour just for playing them. And that's not counting the bonuses for winning, because if you're good, you might win them, and then you'll get even more gold. And on any given week, there might be bonuses, so just keep your eyes open for the ×2 or 1.5 times the rewards for gold, money, or XP in any of these multiplayer events. If they happen, pop in there, and you can crank up your gold to extreme amounts. So that is just, in a nutshell, I wanted to keep it real simple and real quick. Those are the 5 best ways to make gold in Red Dead Online, other than, I guess, paying for it. But with all that in mind, I hope this video was useful in some way, shape, or form. But thanks for watching, and have a nice day. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.